How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dagwoodz Tonsorium. I'm Dagwoodz from the Shaving Cadre, and today we're going to be shaving with some Grooming Department Magnolia Oud. So this was included in their release back in, I believe, early December. And I'm just getting around to using it now since the majority of my December was taken up using, for the most part, Christmas-themed shaving soaps. So here are the scent notes right here. There's only 3 listed: citrus, magnolia, and oud, and it's supposed to remind you of when the magnolias are in bloom down south. The smell in the air that permeates the air, and there is a smell when the magnolias are in bloom. There is definitely a smell, but to my nose, the magnolia, the floral magnolia, is front and center. I mean, that is the dominant note in this accord. Absolutely. You can, if you smell for it, you can smell the citrus. It's very faint, and then the oud is definitely supporting the magnolia, the floral magnolia, and turning it a little bit dark. The oud is not what you typically experience in an oud scent. Most ouds are combined with a vanillic element, such as tonka bean or actual vanilla, and which gives it a sweet quality. This does not have that, so it's a very woody, pure woody resinous scent when combined with the floral. And it's actually quite nice. Is it my favorite scent? No. But it is nice. What we're going to be using today is the Bamboo Ninja, the Klas Tornlbom. This is a 5/8 razor, a little bit less actually, probably 9/16. That was piffed to me by Major Rich. The brush is going to be the Excalibur Rustics, that was refinished by Eric Sorrentino of the Shaving Cadre with a cashmere knot, 24 millimeter. Looking forward to this. I just honed this up, so it was dragging a little bit, but I got it to stick pretty good. One thing before I get in here, the ingredient list. It's pretty extensive. This is in his regular tallow formula. This is not any of his other lamb tallow, duck fat, or any of that. This is his regular tallow formula. I haven't used this before. I have used the Chypre conifera, and that was a vegan formula with donkey milk in it, so quasi vegan. Who knows? But I'm kind of excited to use this. I've heard that the slickness and the cushion and all the properties just kind of gradually ramp up as you go through the different soap formulas that he has. So let's get right on and see what we can produce here. The soap is on the medium soft side of the house. I was very easily able to make an indentation in the soap with my finger. And strength of scent out of the tub dry is about a 2.5 to 3, so it's actually on the stronger side of the house to my nose. All right, I think that's more than enough. Got some nice creaminess going on right there. That's a good sign. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Congratulations to all you Clemson fans out there for winning the national championship. You guys put it on Alabama. I will say that. You definitely put it on them. The sheen on this is already really nice. but obviously I need to add quite a bit more water and start getting some air in there. Again, a big congratulations to D. Keister, Doug, for winning the Mega Piff. That should be getting out into the mail tomorrow. I should be able to make it down there and get that mailed out. So you should see that in about a week and a half. Definitely needs a lot more air. It's going to be a bit pasty if I tried applying it right now. Start to fling lather. Now when I go in and I do this, I'm actually putting quite a bit of pressure to splay the brush. And all I'm trying to do there is infuse I think the lather's trying to tell me something. Trying to infuse some air into the lather. And that's also what the whipping strokes that I'm doing right now accomplish. So kind of a little bit of both of them, the combination of the two of them, kind of give me my desired mix of air, water, and soap. So, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hot towel and I will be right back. All right guys, let's commence with the shave here. So I'm getting pops of citrus. But still that magnolia is absolutely the driving scent in this. This can definitely use some more water. Really nicely blended scent. Not completely in my wheelhouse. The floral type is a little too, it's not the sweet floral that I enjoy. I'm a huge fan of sweet florals like I consider lavender. It's actually kind of tangy if you get a pure lavender. Rose can go from very floral, almost cloyingly floral, to a very sweet floral. My preference is the sweeter side of the house. All right. Still got a lingering cough. Excuse me. Oh, got it all over my shirt. Oh well. Ooh. You don't want to stick to the razor. Yeah, it's still a little bit dry. Slickness isn't quite there where I remember the other soap. It's okay. We'll add water on the next pass. Always important to remember, but just keep in mind that you always want to make sure you keep a light touch. If you don't get that perfect shave, you don't get that perfect shave. It's better than walking away with some lasting memories, some physical reminders of why you don't use pressure. Just a little bit more water. A lot more sheen to it this time around. See if that improved the slickness any. Much better. And this is always the thing, if you go to use a shaving soap and haven't done any test lathers or anything like that, don't be so quick to discount the soap and its qualities. It takes time to dial in soaps. So unless you're using one maker exclusively, one soap base exclusively, there's always a little bit of a relearning curve with any soap. So it's always best to just allow that. There we go. thing, get the face nice and wet. This is definitely one of those low structure lathers that is all the rage right now. Again, very high quality sheen, the soap. I would almost put the consistency to room temperature sour cream. That's been vigorously stirred. Yeah, I would definitely say that this soap base is the equivalent of what I used previously from Grooming Department. I'm not really seeing, from what I remember, an improvement as far as performance is concerned. I definitely prefer the scent of the Chypre kind of fair over this. I was hoping the Oud would be a little bit more front and center on this one, or a little more sweet at the very least. But all in all, good shave. I'm gonna have a little bit of irritation right here. It's all good. DFS, I'm happy with it. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, guys. I guess we can see what the alum's gonna say. Yep. Yep. Quite a bit of feedback today. Tells me the protection wasn't quite there and my technique was off. It's more a technique thing than it is the soap. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do my cleanup, and we'll wrap this video up. See you in a second. All right, guys, had a real nice shave with Grooming Department's Magnolia Oud. The scent isn't quite in my wheelhouse. It's a little too on the floral side of the house. If you're into florals, this is actually something you should really check out. The citrus and the oud really play back fiddle to the magnolias. It's right there in your face, but they do accent it and give it some nice depth and character. Performance-wise, I'm gonna have to use this soap a little bit more. I did not have it dialed in. It did lead to some technique errors, so just something to work on. What we used today, we used the Klas Tornlbom, the Bamboo Ninja, the Excalibur Rustics 24mm cashmere that was refinished by Eric Sorrentino of the Shaving Cadre. It's a beautiful piece of wood. But yeah, he had a little bit of weight to this too, so it's actually just the right weight for me. And then we're gonna follow it up off camera with some Holy Cow King of Bourbon. Not because it's a good match, but they're both on the darker side of the house. The Grooming Department soap being a dark floral, and that just being dark overall, and not overly sweet. So that's the shave for today, guys. If you're interested in Grooming Department, you can find them at their website, www.groomingdepartment.com. Correction right there if I'm wrong. And you can also find them at West Coast Shaving. I think right now West Coast Shaving is sold out until the next release. Yeah, other than that, guys, if you haven't checked out the Shaving Cadre, stop on by www.theshavingcadre.com. I'm Dagwoodz. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to see you start getting into the conversations. And until next time, guys, peace.